Hey everybody, Fur Files here. Before we get into today's video, I'm just going to take you on a little tour of our house to give you some insight into what it's like living with YouTubers and musicians that are YouTubers, crazy people. Our house is a bit of a disaster, so here we go. Here, for example, we have some bags of garbage and boxes of things. This is supposed to be my dining room, but there are pieces of musical equipment. There is a table that's covered with stuff. You can see this lovely like button. Over here we have tubs of things. Who knows what they are? Oh, more garbage, more boxes. Here in the front hall, we have our bucket of weapons, bow and arrows, sword, football helmet, the infamous bat that's broken, an axe. Here in the backyard, just some molds, wood, broken items, random gloves on the stuff. What are you doing, Chris?
Well, I'm trying to eat my breakfast and you're invading my space.
You ready to film soon?
One eternity later.
Are you ready yet?
I guess I'm ready.
Finally, Chris is ready, and we've had to wait until there's nobody else in the house so that it's quiet. We have the dog, as you can see, because we can film with the dog. Nobody else can apparently do that. Chris is in a bad mood. Why is your phone there? You need that?
Can't see it.
He almost knocked his phone off the table.
Still can't see it. Oh, look it. Here's a pen. Let me move that. Can't see it.
Chris, just tell them what we're gonna do today, or do your dumb intro or whatever it is that you do.
I don't like you, and I don't like your planning of video taking.
Chris doesn't like my video planning. He doesn't plan it, so.
She's an artistic, non-planner planner.
I'm a planner.
Anyway, this is Stable Needs, aka Senior Savvy, aka DIY Daddy, aka the Gift God.
Well, it seems like a bunch of you lobotomites are having trouble pronouncing the word GIF. It's GIF. It's pronounced GIF.
The master of memes, not your everyday ortho, and this is
The Fur Files.
Right.
And we are
The Rant.
So tell them what we're gonna do today, Chris.
I don't know what we're doing today.
He doesn't even know what we're doing today.
Apparently, we're doing a reaction video. We are going to react to the videos of our kids.
That's right, that's what we're doing today, Chris. So we're gonna look at some of the videos from some of the stuff that the kids have made. And it's been a long journey. Years of craziness, as you can see from the tour that we went on earlier, the mess that's in my house. So we're gonna look at some of the videos just to give you a little insight as to what goes on behind the scenes. You get a sneak peek.
Well, not really.
Well,
it's not really a sneak peek of what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, it kind of is.
How are you going to give them the sneak peek of what goes on behind the scenes?
Well, I mean, we're going to tell them things that they might not know that's happened with those videos. We're just talking about it, aren't we?
Sure, but that's not a reaction video.
Well, what's a reaction video?
Oh my God, that
oh my
crazy.
God, I can't believe he did
blew
that.
Up that
oh
in
my
house.
God. We'd say that about every video.
All right, carry on.
Anyway, let's get into looking at some of these videos. Let's start with Charles, because he's made the most videos. I don't know, our other son Ryan, maybe not. The one I thought we'd start with is one video that I particularly didn't like. So this is the world's most bitter drink. So in this video, Charles gets this powder that he orders that's supposed to be super bitter, but he doesn't have any idea about how bitter it is, and he just starts putting it into the drink.
Denatonium benzoate.
He has no idea. He's ordered it from somewhere, who knows where.
Apparently, if you put one
someplace in Eastern Europe,
one drop in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, you can taste it.
Aggressive reaction.
Aggressive, to say the least. Aggressive. So yeah, who cares about that? Let's just open it up.
With this, because if I spill it around and the cats eat it, if Wolfie Jr. eats this, it's a wrap. Actually,
it's a wrap.
And I'm always trying to be the voice of reason, the science advisor, and nobody ever listens to me.
Don't do
that's
that,
gonna make
Charles.
you sick.
Could kill you. Who cares? And you could smell it like from across the room.
Oh my God,
and
it's creeping to the back of my throat right now.
You didn't even have to taste it.
Absolute
we had to go out of the room.
This shit is scarily fucking bitter.
Yes, scarily bitter.
That's more than I
Don't do that,
Any good luck.
Dustin. Don't
Peace.
fucking touch. Don't. That's a bad idea. Holy shit.
He's not
exactly.
lying.
He is
medicine. It's like the shit part of every medication you've ever taken in your life. That's what it is. Like, I'm not exaggerating at all.
He wasn't exaggerating at all.
It was pretty bitter.
It was brutal.
Ridiculous.
It was awful. Anyway, we had to go upstairs.
No.
I had to cover my mouth with a scarf.
She had to go upstairs.
Okay, I'm not going to breathe in this
she's
stuff.
very sensitive.
Who knows what this stuff is that we're breathing in?
Very sensitive.
So anyway, I put a scarf around my nose and I took all the animals and we went upstairs.
Oh, isn't that dough adorable?
And then we opened every window so that we could air out the place. And days later, this place still smelled like that. I said to Charles, don't do things you don't know what they are. Don't try to kill us. Thanks. Oh my God, who's coming? Who's coming? People came in here to do things, make smoothies and stuff. So the,
There's gonna be noise in the background.
there's noise in the background. That's not new. Nobody cares about our video making.
I've helped you.
Tess helps us.
Multiple videos.
She does help us.
And I made dinner while you were
She made dinner
being irresponsible.
while we were being irresponsible. Anyway, the next video that we're gonna talk about, react to, whatever, Chris, is crazy instant water to ice, magic trick hot ice, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Sum it up.
All you need to know about the crazy ice magic trick, when you see magic trick, the synonym for that means Chris did 18 hours worth of freaking work for Wolfieraps to help make this thing happen.
Yeah.
6 hours a day, 3 days to
This is
help
what
make
happens.
this thing work.
Charles comes in the house and he goes, oh, we're gonna make a video. Hey Dad, you wanna help me? It's easy, simple. And that particular video took days.
There was no in between. But if you screw up, guys, apparently you can just add more vinegar and keep mixing it.
Or you can get your dad to help
So
you.
it's becoming
I
clear
can't
again,
even
which is
react to
good.
this.
Why? Because it's 18 hours worth of boiling vinegar?
Just over and over. And if you don't boil it to the right exact time, when the crystals start forming, it doesn't work and you have to start over.
I think we boiled probably about 30 or 40 liters of vinegar.
As needed until it doesn't dissolve anymore because apparently something called super saturation
Super
going down.
saturation.
DIY Dad is in the building. Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
that
so
was
as
the
you guys can
first,
see,
actually the first DIY Daddy. That's when DIY Daddy was born, I think. At crazy instant water to ice magic trick time 8:49. Like it's approximate. But yeah, so
Oh, fuck!
nobody
Stuff
talks.
things in.
The kind of
Just
stuff
shove
that
stuff
happens
in.
all the time at our
And then
house.
everything falls out.
Just skip forward to where it was actually satisfying that this thing actually worked. Play. Wow. Wow. Holy.
I poured it too slow because it's frozen right there, but that is instant ice melt. Shout out to my
The
dad.
best thing about this video at the end,
DIY Daddy back more science.
that's right. The best thing about this at this point was that it finally worked after 3 days.
Yeah.
Finally.
Why does it feel like the camera is not straight on us? Like if it would shift this way a little, like artistically, it might as well be like that.
What?
We should be centered, shouldn't we? Obviously, just a science person. Better, Chris, better. Okay, the next video we're gonna talk about is the epic cup prank. We're gonna talk about a few of these prank videos that Charles does. The epic cup prank on me that went wrong because I'm so smart and he thinks he's gonna get me. Let's just cut right to when he's putting the cups out. Our cat, Lionel, it's just Wolfie sleeping on his pee pad. Lionel jumps down and makes all this noise. I knew those boys were up to something.
Those meddling kids.
Like,
makes
it's
a
obvious.
leap of
First of all,
faith
Dustin
down
doesn't
the
usually
stairs.
sleep here unless they're doing something special. And number two, they were just hanging around. Who's hanging around? Charles never is hanging around. So, when I started to, when there's noise in the hall and I'm sleeping, yeah, see, they put all these cups down and then I was awake. Thank you for getting me in the picture there, looking so nice. And I woke up and came out and saw the prank and went back to bed. And they thought they could carry on. I'm just like, stop making noise, boys. Yeah, the cat fucked things up. They still kept setting up a prank for some reason. And then I got up and snuck into the hall and cleaned up all the cups. I thought, oh, what if Tess gets up in the middle of the night and comes out in the dark and wants to go get a drink of water and then she falls down the stairs and breaks her neck. That was what I was thinking. That's what a good mother would do. So then I just started to create a path.
What mother?
A good mother. I started to create a path down the stairs with the cups and then and nobody heard me. And I thought, well, if I can clean up a few cups, I might as well clean up all the cups and then screw them over, but good. So then I just started cleaning them up and some were filled with water and I got a jug. I even went in the kitchen and got a jug and put the water in the jug and speedily cleaned things up the way mothers do. And let's just fast forward. Yeah, so they're gonna go back to sleep. They think that they're gonna still prank me.
Feeling, and I was like, no, you need to go check on the cups right now.
You
So I
need to go
walk out
check
into
on
the
the
hall
cups.
and turn on the camera, and this is what I see.
This is what he sees.
What are you doing?
Nothing. He sees
What?
nothing.
What are you doing?
Cleaning up the prank.
What the hell? What are you doing?
It was awesome.
Ninja cleaning.
Ninja
Are you
cleaning.
kidding me?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah,
How'd
exactly.
you clean
So anyway,
them
I
all?
got Charles. That was his first prank. But then it just fueled him to do more pranks. And we'll look at some of these other dumb pranks that he did. Killer clown prank on me. He knows I don't like to be scared. And you were in on this, weren't you? Were you in on this?
I'm part of it, yeah.
He's like, yeah, let's scare your mother. If you haven't seen it, he gets Dustin to dress up like a clown and stand on the path where we walk the dog. And then we walk the dog, and then I see the clown and I know it's a prank because what else would it be?
Could be a killer clown.
It could be a killer clown, but not likely.
Did it make you any less scared?
If it was a killer clown, would he be standing there with balloons?
I don't know.
Like,
That's not the point. Did it
Anyway.
make you any less scared?
okay, I was scared. So then anyway, let's just go into the video. So he gets me to go out with the dog, take the dog for a walk. He's getting me to go down the path.
After a solid 5 minutes of convincing, I finally convinced my mom and my dad to go the regular path we always take when we walk the cats and the dog. Let's go, Wolfie.
Crazy. Here, let's go, Wolfie. Let's go down the street. Let's go down the street.
Fuck. That's so fucking scary.
This is a prank.
How is it a prank?
It's a
How am I
prank.
filming?
Why is there a clown? I just was like,
But
I didn't like
either
that.
we're going back.
I was going back.
We are going back. I'll fight.
I believed it. All right, I didn't believe it, but I was still a little bit not
We're
sure.
going home.
I'm like, I
Alright,
need to
guys,
get
so
home.
there's a clown somewhere, and the clowns are real in Ottawa. So I don't know if my mom told you about it, but mad people tweeted at me today. I wasn't vlogging, so I couldn't say anything, but mad people were tweeting at me saying the clowns are in Ottawa now. And
Dustin did a really good job.
They literally just stand.
We have the cats
Yeah,
outside.
I'm just shook. It worked. It worked.
So I was already scared. So then what does he do? It's just like, are you paying attention?
I am.
I might as well be doing this video by myself. Anyway, so then I go home thinking that there was a clown outside. So what does he do? He has Bongo dressed up as a clown hiding in my stairwell. And he jumped out at me. I didn't pee myself.
Okay.
Come here, cats and dogs. Get out of the way so my mom can come in and get scared the shit. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Thank God you have a good heart.
Yeah, thank God I work out and I have a good heart. Otherwise, I might have had a heart attack.
Maybe.
That was brutal. Anyway. Yeah,
One of
so
your patented hand movements.
when you're scared and you don't know that the camera's on you, you don't react in a cool, scared way to react. Anyway, yeah, I was scared. I'll get him at some point. Now let's move on to a Chris prank, and then he can talk about it instead of being on his phone the whole time. One thing you need to know about Chris is you don't mess with Chris's car. You don't eat in his car, you don't touch his car, you don't drive his car.
It's because you
It's
guys don't
his car.
respect the car.
Don't fucking touch my car. Touch my car.
Touch my car.
Do not hit my car. It's a collector's item.
Chris's car is his baby. So when Charles is gonna prank his dad, of course it's gonna have to do with his car. Tell him about this prank, Chris.
I knew for a while that they wanted to prank me. I wasn't sure what they were going to do, but I knew that it would probably have to do something with my car because that's the thing that gets me the most riled up. So I knew it would probably have to do with my car. On this particular night, I was pretty tired, and I never leave my keys sitting around
Oh yes.
because I don't know whether I can trust these boys not to sneak
Don't
my
touch his
car
car.
out at night. I always keep my keys right on my bedside
This
by my
video
night table.
has 6 million views.
That's a
People
lot.
like to see you get pranked. Prank my dad.
And I don't really pay particular attention to the way that I put my keys, but I have a pretty good memory,
He sets
and
them down so
I'm a
that
visual
like the
person.
3-prong keys are laid out like this, and then the unlocker thing is on this side. It's like he's set it up. I'm anal, okay? That's
So I
a
put my
little bit
keys
anal.
down before I went to sleep. In order to prank me, they had to get
Had
the
to get the keys. So they send me in to get the
Yeah,
keys.
supposed to be my
So-
ride or die.
Finally finished everything, and it's so late by this point. The last step is just putting the keys back. Easy, right?
So I got the keys, but I had to put the keys back.
Yeah. And she
Charles
did
put
it.
the
She
keys
did
back.
it.
No, he
Whoever
the
put
keys
them back, they did it in the dark, and they didn't put them back the same way.
Yeah, Charles put the keys back. He's trying to wake.
This man is literally the lightest sleeper. The second I walk into his room, he starts to wake up. So I tiptoe sprint out of the room. Anyways, a bit of time goes by and he falls asleep. Well, at least we thought he fell asleep. Dustin chilling downstairs in the kitchen at like 4:30 a.m. and we hear some footsteps coming from upstairs. Me and Dustin are just like, yeah, it's my mom because my dad never wakes up at that time. Yeah, no. All of a sudden, I see my dad coming down the stairs. This guy
because they were making noise.
Never. My dad is literally half asleep. Like he can't even open his eyes.
Yeah, they were still making noise, and I wasn't able to sleep very well.
No pranking.
Yeah. And then they're like standing around watching, waiting. And then I knew something. It would be something with my car.
What car?
Oh Lord! Hey Mandy, are you part of this? I have to admit that it was pretty good. And if they hadn't have filled the car with balloons, I was determined to drive that car just the way it was. I don't care. No worries.
You know how many times he's checked for those things like in the middle of the day?
We were supposed to go for breakfast that day.
Yo, let's go for breakfast.
And I couldn't go for breakfast because they filled the whole damn thing with balloons.
Right, put the penis on for you.
Just a prank.
Just a prank, bro.
Opening the garage door was the best part.
Yeah. That was.
Our neighbors literally think we're crazy. What are you guys doing? Putting
that was quite good. I really enjoyed that. You played yourself.
Don't ever play yourself.
I like that.
Don't play yourself.
That's all I gotta say to you. You messed with the wrong one.
Don't worry, Wolfie, you'll get yours.
Don't worry, Wolf. It may take us 10 years, but you'll get yours.
You want to say, I got you, bro. I mean, you clearly haven't learned your lesson.
Last video we're going to talk about that Charles did. If I had to pick a favorite video, it would be the 100 rolls of duct tape soup. He said, oh yeah, it's only going to take an hour. And it literally took about 7 hours. There were moments when I was getting scared, but Chris has got a calm head and he sliced him out of there a few times because it just kept getting tighter and tighter. And the more you put on him, the less he could breathe. And I was like, oh my God, you got to get this thing off. He's going to suffocate.
Like his mother, when Charles plans, he has this nebulous vision of how things are supposed to go, but he doesn't think about any of the realities of the situation. And he has no contingencies for if things don't work out the way they're supposed to.
So when you have on 100 rolls of duct tape,
which is literally like 100 pounds or
your
more
lungs.
Of...
He's got these little scissors which don't do anything to get it off, and you're freaking out. Then what do? How did you cut it? You did cut it with scissors, but it was not easy.
Scissors and box cutters.
We're wrapping him in this thing, and then it got to the point where, you see here.
What is making my shoulders be on fire?
It was like pulling down on his shoulders because it was so heavy.
It's like over 100 pounds of duct tape.
Yeah. He wanted to use all 100 rolls, but to unroll 100 rolls, it had already taken us like 7 hours. In his room, we were all sweating to death. He was dying. In the end, we couldn't roll the rolls, so we just started taking the rolls and balling them up and shoving them on his chest, and then we'd wrap the whole thing up in the end. But once it was on, it made me laugh so much. It was so funny. He's doing push-ups. He couldn't move. Then when I said about going down the stairs, and then he actually was going to go down the stairs.
Yeah, I didn't think that was too soon.
All right, guys, let's go down the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm good.
I thought he was going to break his neck.
What?
He couldn't even see the
I'm
stairs.
coming down the rest of my stomach.
And then he decided to slide down on his stomach. Oh yeah, that was a bad idea.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
I'm stuck. I'm really stuck.
Told him it was a bad idea before he tried it.
I don't have enough arm movement. The next test is picking up my cat. Where did she go?
The cats were
My
terrified.
cat's scaring me. Come on,
Yeah.
Phil.
She's running away.
Come on, just come here.
Poor Phil. He was so sweaty. Oh my God, it was crazy.
And for the record, I have scars from that.
Yes. Yeah.
Right there.
Chris got hurt.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Is that a scar?
Yes, that's a
This
scar.
is a big scar.
For me
Holy
falling
shit.
on the
table.
on the table,
Yeah.
trying to pick him up.
Yeah, trying to pick him up off the floor.
Because Charles weighs about 255 pounds normally,
This
and
is the
then
spot right here.
yeah, right here.
This is how Chris got his scar. Go. And then
with another 150 or so pounds of boom,
ow. Right on the
right on the
shelf.
corner.
Oh my god.
It was funny, but it hurt like
It's
hell.
funny. That was one of my favorite videos. It just makes me laugh so much. What do you think about all that, Cleo?
You're running out of battery.
We're running out of batteries. Say something fast.
Okay, Mandy, focus. See, this is what it's like working with an arts person.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up
Oh my
because
God.
Chris keeps telling me the
Shiny
battery's
stuff.
running out.
Shiny stuff.
Not like that we can charge it or get another one or anything.
Well, we can.
Fuck it! Let's finish it and then we'll talk more about other videos another time because there's so many other videos and so many things to talk about. So Chris, wrap it up.
Thanks for watching the Rents Reacts video with us. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below.
Right here, I'll post
That's
it.
right. Be sure to subscribe to all of our social media platforms.
There's 4 of them.
Help us by translating this or any of our other videos. The link is down below in the description. And of course, we don't tell you to smash the like button, but if you like the freaking video, touch up the like button. And as you have a problem?
Say that again?
Touch up the like button.
I can't even try to say that.
No, you can't. And as always, you know I gotta leave you with something. For today, the saying is, "So me do me thing."
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
What does that have to do with it?